everyone, once again from incredible Fiji. So in the previous video we showed the luxury experience as we stayed at Sheraton on an island called Tokoriki, and today we're having the local experience. We've come to an island with a local village, really a beautiful one. I'll write down the name because I don't really know how to pronounce it. Probably actually nicer than the island that we stayed on with Sheraton, because you have these big rocks. I think you can actually walk to the top of that, so we might do that one day. So there's a few homestays on this island. We're just staying over there. I'll show it soon. But over on that side there are some beach bungalows and like a bar where you can get beer, alcohol, things like that. But overall mainly a local vibe here. And we were going to film us coming here from that island, but we were kind of in like a storm. It was a bit of a crazy boat ride, really wavy, so didn't do much filming, just a few scenes. And we paid $350 for a private boat. The place that we're staying at, the homestay, they picked us up. Took about an hour and 40 minutes to get here. And then in front of us there's another island. I don't think there's any village on that one, just a resort, a bit of a fancier resort. And we got 3 full days here, so we're going to be doing quite a few activities. I think we can do some cool boat tours too, so all that's coming up. So before we go for a swim, we'll show you around the village. So there's no road or anything, just a pathway. It's really cool that you get these big black rocks everywhere, volcanic rocks. I'm pretty sure this must have been created by like a volcano, like a lot of the islands in the Pacific. So we only walked through here last night. We didn't really see it properly. Some of the nice little local houses. It's very quiet. The lady at our homestay said there's about 100 people living here. I think a lot of them are from the same family. And this is another homestay where there's quite a few foreigners staying at too. I think you saw that there's quite a lot of islands, local islands that you can stay at like this.
Yeah, around this region.
And this is the house that we're staying in. It's around $20 a night for a fan room. Got some doggos. And this here is the church. So we hear them singing sometimes from the church during the day. We also haven't walked through this part yet. I think this is the community hall, the blue building. I kind of like it that you're just walking on grass between the buildings. No pathway or anything. And on the entire island there's 3 villages overall, so we're just at one of them. I think you can only get between them by boat though. One of the tours that you can do is to visit the school, which is in a different village. So the children from this village have to get a boat there every day to go to school to study. Quick intermission to talk about the sponsor of this video, Incogni. Incogni is a personal data removal service that removes personal data related to you from public websites and private databases.
There are companies called data brokers that specialize in collecting your personal information such as your full name, your home address, and even financial information from different sources like your web searches or from data breaches on sites that you've signed up to. Data brokers will then sell on this data to other businesses and even to criminals.
An example of this is when you get spam calls, spam emails, or robot callers. If you ever wondered how they've got this information, this is one of the ways.
However, you have the right to protect your privacy and request that data brokers remove the information that they have about you. The problem is that this can take you years if you were to do it manually, and that's where Accommodation steps in. They have an automated system which identifies where your data is being used, and they will send requests to have it removed. Even when new cases come up, they will automatically take care of it without you having to do anything.
They have a really user-friendly dashboard which shows you the removal requests, which ones are pending, and how many have been successful. Accommodation also offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk to try it out. Click on the link in the video description and use our code JUMPINPLACES to get 60% off Accommodations's annual plan. Bula! 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 Bula means hello or welcome. You'll hear that pretty much every day in Fiji, multiple times. That's a cute house, orange one. Certainly bigger than we expected, Carol.
Yeah, because from the beach you cannot see this part, I think, because it gets rocky. We couldn't walk on the beach around here.
Yeah, on the coast.
Brazil.
Oh yeah, Brazil. Don't know if that's a foreigner from a homestay. Not sure if there's still homestays on this side of the village. Hello, doggo. Bula.
Bula.
Bula. Yeah, I think some people here have naturally blonde hair. Seen that a few times, haven't we, the blonde hair? Bula! Bula! We got the beach pretty much all to ourselves.
Yeah, there are just a few foreigners and the kids playing. They're always in the same spots playing there. And I think they can jump from the rock.
Yeah, another one of those volcano looking rocks.
Yeah.
When they saw I had the drone, they came running over. I think they like seeing the drones. I asked him though, and he's used to seeing it. I think like every week there's a foreigner here with a drone. Pretty common now, I guess. So I think today, on our first day, we're just gonna have a bit of a lazy day, and then we already booked the tour for tomorrow. We'll include all that in this video though. We'll include everything. Really are amazing islands around here though. It's different to the other group that we were on. Ours were a bit more flat, I guess, less rocky. But we could actually see these islands from the Sheraton one, since they're all so tall. I think it takes around an hour to get up there, 45 minutes, an hour. We'll definitely try and do that in this video too. Chill day.
Yeah, Fijian style.
Yeah, they say Fiji time, don't they?
Yeah, they like, take your time, it's okay. Fiji time, relax. They're very laid back people here.
And we liked how people always had flowery clothes and sometimes used flour in their hair in the Polynesian islands. And they also do that here in Fiji. So that's really nice to see. take you on a tour of our accommodation now. So if we want drinking water, we can get it from here, which is just rainwater. You can see it's coming from the roof into there. We brought loads of bottles of water because we did read some reviews that some people can't handle it, their stomachs.
Yeah, I think like I read a lady, she said, oh, my Western stomach cannot handle it.
The rainwater.
Yeah, so we were just afraid, but we've been drinking the rainwater sometimes when it's boiled, and it's okay.
I've had it not boiled as well.
Yeah.
So far so good. And then through this way we have the shower and the toilet that's shared, and then there's this living room area. Sometimes I think some people sleep here too. And then our room is this one. So it's kind of small, a bit of a mess right now because we were unpacking. It's just a fan room, but last night it was actually pretty cool. I even had to put the cover over me. So like I said, this is $20 US a night, and then for the meals we have like a package with them for the 3 meals a day, and that's 60 Fiji dollars per person. I'm not sure how much that is in US dollars, but I'll write it down below as always. And then we don't have any plug sockets in our room, but we can use this in the living room. So we just usually charge our power bank, and then we charge our things from the power bank. And I guess if we want to wash our clothes, we can hang them here outside. And my favorite place is the eating area. So every day we have all our meals here, 3 meals a day. Probably one of the best views that you'll get on the island.
Yeah, and this is not very common. I mean, I think it's the first time that this area is empty, because it's always with the locals, the family of our host, and like friends, and yeah, everybody is always coming here. The pastor of the church as well. So it's really nice. So you're always interacting with the locals and just seeing their lives. They're like, now the guys are cutting the fish right now. So it's really nice.
And you got the kids playing. Also got these cool hammocks, so I'll be chilling out in one of those soon. So we're going to do the boat tour now. I think it's just gonna be us two. 70 Fiji dollars per person. It's just a snorkel trip, but I think we're supposed to be able to see sharks once again. Been seeing a lot of sharks lately.
Yeah, everybody that comes here, they say that you must do this experience, so let's see how it is.
Yeah, I think the corals are supposed to be amazing too. Whoa, only just seeing this. Look at the size of the fish that they caught compared to my hand. I don't even know what kind of fish that is. Here's some of the smaller ones. we're back from the snorkeling on our island once again. Really good tour. The coral reefs were kind of in the middle of nowhere, so we weren't next to any of the islands. It was just out there in the middle of the ocean somewhere. About 20 minutes, I guess, 25 minutes. And I mentioned that we'd been seeing the sharks a lot lately in like the French Polynesia. I think it's the same kind of shark that we saw in Cairns in Australia too. But this might have been the best tour so far. They were constantly surrounding us. It was kind of funny because sometimes they'd actually look like they were coming at us and then they'd swim away. It wasn't like that on the other tours. Yeah, and then just loads of fish. The corals were amazing, just like everywhere that we've been seeing in the Pacific Ocean. And now we're just gonna be taking it easy, chilling out. That's what we've been doing in Fiji a lot of the time, just relaxing on the beaches, doing just a few things each day. And we've also got to have lunch. That's probably been one of the best parts of the homestay.
Yeah, the food is always great, and it's always a lot of food, so big portions. And yeah, it's just, we're always having different things each meal. I think last night we had a very good curry, but like very different type of curry. It's not the type that we normally eat at Indian restaurants, but it was amazing. The roti was so good. And the other day we had a Fijian dish called kokoda, which is kind of similar to the Polynesian dish, the very famous one that they have there, which is raw fish. And here I think they marinated with some sort of lime or lemon, and they also put coconut milk, and it was very delicious. I think I prefer the Fijian version.
It had chili pepper too.
Yeah, they put a bit of chili pepper and also onions. It was amazing, really good.
And later on today at 4 p.m. we're gonna finally be doing the little hike up there with a local lady, a local guide. I think it's 25 per person. That's Fijian dollars. Sweaty?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, I've never been so sweaty in my life, I think.
Wow, what a view though. So that down there is the village that we're staying at, and that's the island that we've been looking at every day. We might go there tomorrow morning. And then I think there's another view here at the top of that rock, the highest point. I think we'll be able to see the other side from there. A lot of it is overgrown like this. Had to do a lot of rock climbing too. Certainly a lot higher than it looks from down at the bottom. I think there's another resort over there. How long did it take to get up here, Carol?
50 minutes.
50?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super sweaty. Pretty cool, the rock formations too. Unusual. So the view is absolutely incredible. We're heading back though before it gets dark. Don't really want to do this trail in pitch black. So from here you can see the rest of the island, and that land back there is actually a different island. It's not this one.
So beautiful.
Yeah, it really is. So we can't even see the other two villages. I think they're around the corner there. Definitely worth coming up here though, if you're on the island. An intense, short, sweaty hike, but very rewarding. You can see some other islands in the distance there too. Won't be visiting those on this trip, maybe another day. And Tokoriki is one of those over there in the distance. That's where we stayed at Sheraton. Vinaka. So this is the end of our Fiji trip now. We've come back to the main island and we're staying at a hotel called Nalagi. We actually stayed here when we arrived in Fiji for a couple of days. It's around $96 a day. Also includes a very good breakfast in the morning. It has a gym and the rooftop's awesome. There's a big pool and the views are really good. But we're not so close to the beaches. Then we'd have to walk about 30 minutes to get to the beach, but since we've been staying here we weren't planning on going to the beach anyway. We just wanted a comfortable hotel. Also the internet's very good. Need to do some uploading of videos. Haven't really done any YouTube work while we've been here in Fiji. And it wasn't a long trip for us, just 10 days. We just decided to come here because we were in the French Polynesia and we were seeing places to visit on the way back. We were kind of in between here and Vanuatu, but here was just easier to fly to from Tahiti, and the homestay was way better than our time in the fancy resort. I think in the French Polynesia we preferred the luxury experience over there, but here definitely enjoyed the homestay local village experience more. And we even met some people there that had only planned to spend a week there, and they've been there for like 2 months now and they don't know when they're going back. So yeah, people get addicted to the relaxing island life, and it's definitely a place that we would come back to. So if you enjoyed the videos, just drop a like as usual to support us, subscribe to see more videos like this, follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one.